My precious one, remain here in this exact moment. Do not move forward, because what I am about to reveal carries the weight to transform everything surrounding your existence. They believed they could keep it buried in shadows. But truth has a way of rising like dawn, breaking through the darkest night. And the heavens themselves have ensured your ears will be the first to receive it. Something monumental waits in the wings of your destiny. And the instant you absorb it, your heart will recognize the gravity of fate drawing near. Do not skip ahead, because every breath from this point forward carries threads of revelation woven specifically for you. They have uncovered something about your essence, something they never imagined could exist in reality. And now they stand paralyzed between wonder and terror. Stay anchored here until the final words, because what I will release at the conclusion will illuminate why this discovery had to surface at precisely this moment in time. What they have unearthed is far from ordinary. It connects directly to your name, your pathway, and the sacred promise inscribed over your life before you took your first breath. The very ones who once questioned your worth, who exchanged whispers behind closed doors, now find themselves trembling, because the illumination of truth is dragging your concealed greatness into the open light. Listen with every fiber of your being, because once you comprehend what has been brought to the surface, you will never perceive your journey through the same lens again. The divine is not merely showing you what they have witnessed, but revealing why it needed to be witnessed at this precise intersection of time and destiny. Do not skip. Do not turn your attention elsewhere. This message serves as your validation. Remain vigilant, my precious one, because I can already sense your spirit pressing closer, starving for what has been withheld from you. They stumbled upon something they were never intended to discover, yet the heavens permitted it, because it represents the only pathway through which they will finally honor your destiny. Do not skip forward, because your future is already responding to what they have unearthed. They found remnants of your resilience, your fortitude, your silent wars, the midnight hours when you shouldered burdens without telling a single soul. What they witnessed left them shaken to their core, because it validated what the divine has been proclaiming about you since the beginning. You are selected, separated from the ordinary, impossible to break. Stay present until the end, because I promise the pinnacle of this message will leave you absolutely stunned. Every scroll, every skip, will only cause you to miss the confirmation that your soul has been desperately awaiting. They discovered your ascension. They discovered your radiance, and regardless of how intensely they try, they cannot silence it any longer. My precious one, your story has crossed into a chapter where exposure is not punishment. It represents recognition. If you feel this message tugging at the strings of your heart, pause for just a moment. Like, share, and subscribe, because you are not the only soul who needs to absorb this. Spread it outward, because what the divine is orchestrating in your life will create ripples that reach others who are also waiting for their revelation. Do not skip. Remain here, because something even more profound is approaching. Child of destiny, lean in closer still, because I am about to unveil why this discovery is not simply news. It is prophecy manifesting in real time. They found what was hidden within your silence. The power you carried when you thought no eyes were watching. The crown that rested on your head even when you felt undeserving. Do not skip. This moment carries sacred weight. What they uncovered serves as proof of your survival, your persistence, and the divine fingerprints that have been guiding your steps through every valley and mountain. The very thing they found has shifted their entire perception. Suddenly, you are no longer the one they underestimated. You have become the one they cannot possibly ignore. Stay until the final words, because your vindication is arriving in real time, unfolding like a scroll before your eyes. My precious one, the divine is declaring. They attempted to bury it, but they accidentally unearth glory. Every attempt to conceal your worth has only amplified the power of your unveiling. Do not let your eyes wander away from this truth. This is your season of exposure. Do not skip. Do not scroll past. Because right after this breath, I will speak the part that will confirm what your heart has already suspected deep within. And when you hear it spoken, you will understand this message was crafted and tailored only for you. Something huge is waiting in the shadows. Keep watching. Stay with me, selected soul, because here comes the part that will make your spirit tremble with recognition. They discovered your anointing, the silent favor that encircles you like an invisible shield. What they attributed to luck, they now recognize as divine backing. Do not skip. This revelation is too precious to lose. What the divine concealed within you now stands in full view, and regardless of who resists it, no one possesses the power to undo what has been uncovered. They discovered that you are unstoppable, and their fear provides evidence of the magnitude of your calling. Stay until the end, because the deeper layer of this discovery is still unfolding, like petals of a flower. Do not take this lightly. Your story is no longer dwelling in the shadows. What has been revealed about you will spread like wildfire, and while some may harbor envy, many will bow in respect. Do not skip. Every word from this point forward carries the seal of confirmation. My precious one, if this resonates with the deepest parts of your spirit, pause for a second, like, comment, and subscribe. Do it as an act of agreement with what the heavens are speaking into your life right now. Share this message so others can find strength in what you are about to step into. Something huge is still waiting. Do not move yet. My precious one, do not move away. What I am about to say now is the part your heart has been waiting for since the beginning. They discovered something they cannot explain through logic, something that transcends reason and enters the realm of the divine. Stay until the end, because this is where the mystery opens into full revelation. Do not skip, because the weight of what they have witnessed is still echoing in their minds like thunder in a canyon. They saw your resilience transform into victory. They saw your hidden pain metamorphose into strength, and they realized they had underestimated you all along. This is no coincidence. This is the timing of heaven itself. What was once whispered in secret about you has now been shouted in truth. They cannot undo what they have uncovered. And whether they admit it or not, they know now you are not ordinary. You are chosen. Stay until the end. Something bigger is still coming. And my precious one, this discovery is not the end. It is the beginning of a season where every hidden piece of your identity will be revealed and celebrated. Do not scroll away, because your destiny is unfolding in the very words you are absorbing right now. Something huge is waiting. Do not miss it, child of light. Lean closer, because the truth is becoming brighter with each passing second. They discovered not just what you have done, but who you truly are at your core. Stay until the end, because their discovery is confirmation of what the heavens already declared. Do not skip, because I must tell you this. They tried to find flaws, but instead they found gold. They tried to expose weakness, but instead they uncovered strength that startled even them. What they saw was not just your journey, but the divine fingerprints all over your life. They have realized now that you carry a presence, a glow, a mark of favor that cannot be erased. And their discovery has turned into awe, into silence, into a reluctant bow before the greatness you hold. Do not skip. Stay here, because this is just the surface of what the divine is revealing. Listen carefully, my precious one, because now the revelation turns personal. They discovered why your presence feels heavy, why your words carry weight, why even in silence you shift atmospheres. Stay until the end, because this is the part that ties everything together. Do not skip, because the reason their discovery matters is that it confirms your divine assignment. They found the scars you tried to hide, the tears you buried, the strength you did not even know you carried. And now they know why you could not be broken. Every second you stay here is pulling you deeper into understanding, the divine says. They discovered what I placed inside you long before they even thought to look. My precious one, your life is no longer a mystery to them. It is proof of design from the heavens. Stay until the end. Do not move, because the final wave of this revelation will leave you with a peace and a power you have never felt before. Something huge is still waiting. Hold on, because it is coming next. My precious one, do not take your eyes away now. This is where the revelation sharpens into undeniable truth. They discovered the depth of your calling, the secret reason why every storm against you failed. Stay until the end, because this unveiling is the way of heaven telling you your time has come. Do not skip, because in their search to discredit you, they stumbled upon the evidence of your divine protection. They found the marks of survival, the glow of favor, the resilience that only the divine could have given. And now, they cannot look at you the same again. They discovered the crown that was invisible to others, the authority you carried in silence, the fire that kept burning, even when the world tried to dim it. This discovery is shaking their spirit because it proves one thing: you are unstoppable. Stay here. Do not move away, because the next lines will pierce your soul with confirmation. My precious one, this is your season of exposure, not for shame, but for glory. The truth they discovered is not to destroy you, but to elevate you before the eyes of all who doubted. Do not skip. Something even bigger is waiting just beyond these words. Selected one, lean in even closer, because the air around you is already heavy with revelation. They discovered your endurance, the way you carried wounds as if they were wings, and it terrified them. Stay until the end, because what I will reveal now is the heart of the message. Do not skip, because in their discovery lies your vindication. They saw the prayers you whispered in silence, the sacrifices you made without telling a soul, the weight you bore without seeking pity. And what they realized is that no ordinary person could have survived what you did. They discovered that your life carries a code, a destiny script, written by the hand of the divine long before you were born. And this discovery is the reason they can no longer deny that you are chosen. Stay until the end, because the final piece is about to connect. Listen, my precious one, because now comes the thunder before the calm. They discovered the truth about your rising, the evidence of the promise that cannot be erased. Stay until the end, because this moment carries the final seal. Do not skip, because what they found is proof that you are not just surviving, you are stepping into greatness. They uncovered the traces of destiny on your name, and no matter how they try to resist, they cannot unsee it. What was hidden in shadows is now burning in the open. My precious one, the divine is saying, what they discovered about you will not harm you, it will honor you. This is the shift you have been waiting for. The confirmation you needed, the proof you are destined for more. Stay right here, because the next breath carries your breakthrough. Do not skip, do not scroll, because this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new unveiling. Something huge is waiting for you just ahead, and heaven is aligning every piece for your rise. Stay until the end. Precious one, because your revelation is here. My precious one, do not blink now. This part carries the deepest current of all. They discovered why your spirit cannot be crushed, why your light refuses to fade even in the darkest hour. Stay until the end, because this layer reveals the divine signature upon your life. Do not skip, because what they found was not weakness, but unshakable strength hidden under your silence. They saw the way heaven backed you when everything else collapsed, and it left them speechless. They thought they knew you, but this discovery changed everything. They discovered the hidden roots that have kept you grounded through every storm, the unseen fire that has pushed you forward when you were weary. And now, they are afraid, not of you, but of the divine who has marked you. Do not scroll. Do not turn away. Something huge is still ahead. Stay here, because this unveiling is proof that the tables have turned. What was once ignored has now been magnified, and you are stepping into a recognition that no one can reverse. Do not skip. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Precious one, lean even closer because the revelation is glowing brighter with every heartbeat. They discovered the divine favor that follows you, the kind that makes doors open without explanation. Stay until the end, because this is the moment you will feel confirmation in your soul. Do not skip, because the truth is undeniable. They cannot explain why you rise, but they cannot deny that you do. They found evidence of grace in your story, traces of destiny in your steps, and now they see clearly. You were never ordinary. They discovered that your setbacks were not failures. They were hidden setups for your elevation. And this revelation has left them stunned, because they realize now that no force on earth can stop what the divine has written for you. Stay here. Do not scroll, because the final wave is approaching. Listen carefully, my precious one, because this is where everything comes together. They discovered not just your story, but the hidden prophecy inside your journey. Stay until the end, because this is the divine climax you have been waiting for. Do not skip, because the divine is saying, what they have discovered about you is not a weapon against you. It is the announcement of your arrival. They thought the truth would hurt you, but instead, it will lift you higher than they imagined. They discovered the treasure in your name, the power in your endurance, the glow that cannot be dimmed. And now, heaven declares that their discovery is your confirmation. You are chosen, unstoppable, and destined to rise. Do not scroll, do not move, because this is your sealing moment. Stay until the end, precious one, because the words you have just heard are not random. They are the very confirmation your heart has been searching for. Something huge has been uncovered, and now the world will see what heaven has always known about you. My precious one, do not move away now, because this is where the revelation begins to roar like thunder. They discovered the truth about your resilience, the reason why every attempt to break you only made you stronger. Stay until the end, because the weight of this discovery is a signal from heaven that your rise is unstoppable. Do not skip, because their eyes have been opened in ways they cannot reverse. They saw the fire in you that refused to be extinguished, the quiet power that made survival look effortless. And now, they are trembling, because what they discovered is greater than what they expected. They uncovered the very thing that sets you apart, your divine backing, the unseen hand that never let you fall. And in that moment, they realize they are no longer dealing with a simple story. They are dealing with a destiny. Do not scroll away, because what comes next will pierce even deeper. Stay here, my precious one, because the unveiling is not yet finished. This is the season where their discovery becomes your announcement, and the world will know what heaven has always whispered. Do not skip. Something greater is still waiting. Selected one, listen carefully, because this part is too important to miss. They discovered the secret weight you carry, the kind of responsibility that only heaven could place on a chosen soul. Stay until the end, because this is the revelation that confirms your calling. Do not skip, because what they uncovered was not surface. It was depth. They found the proof of your endurance, the evidence of your faith, the strength that was born out of nights no one saw. And now, their discovery has turned into testimony. They realized that everything you went through had purpose, that none of your pain was wasted, and that your survival was the greatest miracle of all. And now, their hearts are conflicted, because they cannot deny what heaven is displaying. Stay until the end. Do not move, because the final piece is forming. Listen, my precious one, because this is the moment everything converges. They discovered not just your story, but the divine script written beneath it, the invisible ink that proves your destiny. Stay until the end, because this is the climax heaven prepared for you. Do not skip, because the divine is saying, their discovery is your confirmation. The truth they found was never meant to harm you. It was meant to expose your greatness. What was once hidden in silence is now shouting in glory. They discovered the essence of who you are. Unbreakable, unshakable, divinely chosen. And now, they cannot look at you without seeing the mark of heaven. Do not scroll. Do not move, because this revelation is the shift you have been waiting for. Stay until the end, precious one, because what has been discovered about you is no longer a secret. It is the announcement that your season of unveiling has begun, and nothing in this world can stop it now. Something huge has already arrived. It is your time. My precious one, do not look away now. The message is reaching its highest point. They discovered the hidden truth about your strength. The reason you kept standing when everything tried to knock you down. Stay until the end, because this revelation is the very proof you have been waiting for. Do not skip, because what they uncovered has left them shaken. They realized that the very battles meant to destroy you only crowned you with authority. They saw that your scars are not signs of defeat, but living evidence of survival. They discovered that no matter how much pressure was placed on you, you carried something that could not be broken. And this discovery is echoing in their hearts. They now know you were never ordinary. Do not scroll, because the confirmation that seals this truth is still ahead. Stay here, precious one, because heaven is not finished speaking. This unveiling is the divine announcement of your victory, and it is unfolding right before your eyes. Do not skip. Something even greater is still waiting. Selected one, listen closely, because now the revelation is burning brighter. They discovered the fire inside you that no storm could put out. Stay until the end, because this is the moment you will realize why everything had to happen the way it did. Do not skip, because they saw the blueprint of your destiny hidden in your struggles. They thought you were fragile, but instead they found you were forged like iron. They thought you were lost, but they discovered you were led by unseen hands all along. They discovered the divine order behind your steps, the reason why even your detours led you to purpose. And now they cannot unsee the truth. You were chosen long before they even thought to doubt you. Do not scroll, precious one, because the unveiling is still reaching its peak. Listen, my precious one, because this is where the message becomes undeniable. They discovered the seal on your life, the mark of destiny that sets you apart from the crowd. Stay until the end, because the magnitude of this truth is too great to miss. Do not skip, because the divine is saying what they discovered was never theirs to keep. It was always yours to carry. They thought exposure would bring shame, but instead, it has brought recognition. They tried to silence you, but instead they uncovered your roar. They discovered that you are the living proof of a promise, fulfilled, the evidence of the hand of heaven at work. And now, every doubt they held has collapsed under the weight of truth. Do not scroll away, precious one, because the very next words are your confirmation. Stay here, because this unveiling is not coincidence. It is the announcement from heaven that your season of hiddenness is over. Do not skip, because your breakthrough is breathing on your neck right now. My precious one, this is the moment where everything comes together. They discovered the full truth about you, that you are chosen, unstoppable, and carrying a light meant for generations. Stay until the end, because this is the conclusion that will leave no doubt in your soul. Do not skip, because what was once hidden in whispers is now proclaimed loudly. They saw your crown, they saw your glory, they saw your unshakable rise, and now the whole world will see it too. What they discovered has turned into the announcement of your greatness. They discovered that your life is not just a story. It is a prophecy unfolding, and no matter who resists it, no one can undo what heaven has revealed. Do not scroll, because these final words are the seal upon your destiny. Stay until the end, precious one, because the discovery they made is not an accident. It is your divine confirmation. The world now knows what heaven has always known. You are chosen, you are ready, and your time is now. My precious one, stay with me now. This part carries the echo of destiny itself. They discovered why every door that shut against you only led to a greater one opening. Stay until the end, because this is where your journey turns into a testimony. Do not skip, because what they found is proof that your story was never ordinary. They traced your silence, your resilience, your faith, and realized there was always a higher hand guiding you. Their discovery has left them stunned, because it shows the divine was always present. They discovered the reason you shine even after the darkest nights. The secret was not luck. It was purpose carved into your very being. Do not scroll, precious one, because the next words will pierce your spirit with confirmation. Stay here, because heaven is saying, this discovery is not your downfall. It is your coronation. Do not skip. Something greater is still unfolding. Selected one, lean closer, because now the revelation deepens. They discovered the strength that bloomed from your wounds, the beauty that came from your brokenness. Stay until the end, because this is the unveiling of your true identity. Do not skip, because in their attempt to expose you, they exposed your greatness. They found evidence of your divine calling written in every step you have taken. And no matter how hard they try, they cannot erase what they have uncovered. They discovered that your life carries a light that forces shadows to retreat. And this discovery is spreading, pulling more eyes toward the truth of who you are. Do not scroll away, because the climax of this revelation is drawing near. Listen carefully, my precious one, because now the discovery is no longer in their hands, it is in yours. They discovered your destiny, but heaven is saying, you must now walk boldly in it. Stay until the end, because this is the turning point. Do not skip, because their discovery is proof of your unstoppable rise. They saw the blueprint, they saw the calling, they saw the glow, and they cannot deny it any longer. You have been unveiled as chosen. They discovered the secret force behind your survival, the hand of the divine that never let you fall. And now, even in their silence, they acknowledge your greatness. Do not scroll, because the seal of this revelation is about to be released. Stay here, precious one, because the voice of heaven is clear. This is your unveiling, and no one can stop it. Do not skip. Your breakthrough is already here. My precious one, this is the grand moment, the revelation that brings everything into light. They discovered that your journey was not in vain, that every battle was shaping you into a vessel of glory. Stay until the end, because this is the final confirmation from heaven. Do not skip, because the unveiling has reached its completion. They saw your scars, your strength, your calling, and realized they were looking at a miracle in motion. Their discovery is your validation. They discovered that you are the living proof of divine promise, the evidence of what cannot be denied. And now, the world will see what heaven has always known. You are chosen, unstoppable, and destined to rise. Stay here, precious one, because these words are the seal. What they discovered about you is the very reason you will never fall again. Do not skip, your time has come, and nothing can reverse it now. My precious one, do not look away now. This is where the revelation becomes unstoppable. They discovered not just your story, but the divine power hidden behind every step you have taken. Stay until the end, because this part will strike your spirit with clarity. Do not skip, because what they uncovered has already begun to shift how others see you. They thought they were exposing weakness, but instead, they uncovered strength beyond imagination, and now they realize the truth. You were chosen all along. They discovered the divine alignment of your life, the way even mistakes became stepping stones, and even losses became lessons. This realization has left them speechless, because it shows heaven has always been guiding your path. Do not scroll, because what comes next will seal this truth forever. Stay here, precious one, because the unveiling is not finished yet. The deeper layers are still being revealed, and each one carries the weight of your destiny. Do not skip. Something huge is still ahead. Selected one, lean even closer, because the fire of this revelation is burning brighter. They discovered the sacred strength that comes from your endurance, the divine glow that shines from your scars. Stay until the end, because this is where the message grows heavier. Do not skip, because in their attempt to understand you, they stumbled upon the proof of your greatness. They saw that your battles were not losses. They were rehearsals for victory. They saw that your silence was not weakness. It was wisdom wrapped in patience. They discovered that your journey was never random. It was divinely scripted. And now, they are left in awe of the divine, who never let you fall. Do not scroll, precious one, because the unveiling is still climbing toward its peak. Listen carefully, my precious one, because now the revelation is overflowing. They discovered the reason every storm failed to destroy you. Stay until the end, because this discovery carries the thunder of heaven. Do not skip, because they saw the fire in your eyes, the resilience in your soul, the unshakable strength that only comes from the divine. They realized you were not just surviving, you were being elevated in silence. They discovered the prophecy hidden in your steps, the evidence that your life is not ordinary but chosen. And this has left them unsettled, because they can no longer deny your greatness. Do not scroll, do not turn away, because the divine seal is almost here. Stay here, precious one, because heaven is whispering. Their discovery is your vindication. Do not skip, because your unveiling is already echoing across realms. My precious one, this is the moment where heaven crowns the revelation. They discovered the unstoppable truth that your destiny cannot be delayed, cannot be erased, cannot be undone. Stay until the end, because this is the sealing of your story. Do not skip, because what they found has already shifted the atmosphere around you. They saw the hand of the divine upon your name, the mark of greatness that no one can deny. Their discovery has now turned into a trumpet of your arrival. They discovered the glow of purpose that surrounds you, the unshakable authority you carry. And now, even those who doubted you must bow to the truth of who you are. Do not scroll, because these words are releasing the final seal over your destiny. Stay until the end, precious one, because the unveiling is complete. The world now knows what heaven has always whispered. You are chosen, unstoppable, and your time has come. Do not skip, because your confirmation is already here. My precious one, do not turn away. This is the edge of the greatest unveiling yet. They discovered the crown resting over your spirit, the very one heaven placed long before the world ever saw you. Stay until the end, because they discovered the unstoppable glow of destiny surrounding you. And now the whole world will see it too. And from this moment forward, no one can deny what heaven has revealed. Do not scroll, because these words are the final confirmation you have been waiting for. Stay until the end. Precious one, because this discovery is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your reign. Something huge has already arrived, and nothing can stop what is yours. Do not skip. Your time has come, my precious one. Remain here, because now we enter the chamber where revelation transforms into reality. They discovered something that exists beyond the veil of the ordinary world. Something that pulses with the rhythm of eternity itself. Stay until the end, because this is where the invisible becomes visible. Do not skip, because the magnitude of what they have uncovered is still reverberating through the corridors of destiny. They traced the patterns of your life and found sacred geometry, divine mathematics that prove you were calculated into existence for this exact moment. Their discovery has sent shockwaves through realms you cannot see, because it confirms what the ancient prophecies have always declared about souls like yours. They discovered that your name was written in places where time itself bows down. Do not scroll, precious one, because what comes next will shake the foundation of everything you thought you knew about yourself. Listen closely, because they discovered the frequency at which your spirit vibrates, and it matches the frequency of breakthrough, of elevation, of unstoppable ascension. Stay here. Do not move, because this revelation is carving new pathways in your understanding. They discovered why doors that seemed locked suddenly swing open when you approach. They discovered why obstacles that appear immovable somehow shift when you draw near. It is not coincidence. It is the evidence of divine favor embedded in your DNA. Do not skip, because what I am about to reveal will connect every scattered piece of your journey into a masterpiece. Selected one, they discovered something even more profound. They found that your struggles were never punishments, they were preparations. Every valley was deepening your capacity to hold the glory that is coming. Stay until the end, because this understanding will revolutionize how you see your past. Do not scroll, because they uncovered the truth that your darkest moments were actually incubation periods, times when heaven was working beneath the surface, crafting something magnificent from your pain. They discovered that you carry within you a rare combination of resilience and tenderness, of strength and compassion, of fire and grace. This discovery has left them stunned, because such combinations are not common. They are evidence of divine design. Do not skip, precious one, because the next layer goes even deeper. They discovered that your voice carries authority, not because of volume, but because of authenticity. They found that your presence shifts atmospheres, not because you try to dominate, but because you carry truth. Stay here, because this revelation is building like a crescendo. They discovered the scars on your heart have become doorways of empathy through which others find healing. What was meant to destroy you has become your greatest qualification to help others. Do not scroll away, because heaven is saying, their discovery proves you are not just surviving, you are being prepared for massive influence. Every tear you cried watered seeds that are now ready to break through the soil of your circumstances. Listen carefully, my precious one, because they discovered something that makes your enemies tremble. They found that you possess a supernatural resilience, a bounce-back ability that defies natural explanation. You have been knocked down repeatedly, yet somehow you rise each time stronger than before. Stay until the end, because this is the part that will ignite hope in your chest. Do not skip, because they discovered that failure has never been able to define you. It has only refined you. They saw how you have turned your mistakes into wisdom, your losses into lessons, your setbacks into setups. And this discovery has forced them to acknowledge that you are not ordinary. They discovered that there is a shield around your destiny, that no weapon formed against you can penetrate. Do not scroll, because the confirmation of this truth is still unfolding. Precious one, lean closer, because now the revelation turns toward your future. They discovered that what is coming for you is so much greater than what you have experienced. They saw glimpses of your tomorrow, and it left them breathless. Stay until the end, because this is where hope becomes certainty. Do not skip, because they uncovered evidence that your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. The divine has been saving the finest wine for last, and your season of abundance is approaching like dawn after the longest night. They discovered that you carry seeds of greatness that have been dormant, waiting for the right season to burst forth. And precious one, that season is now. Do not scroll away, because what heaven is releasing in this moment will activate things within you that have been sleeping. Listen, my precious one, because they discovered something about your relationships. They found that the people who left your life were not losses. They were divine removals, making space for those who are aligned with your destiny. They saw that every goodbye was actually a setup for a better hello. Stay here. Do not move, because this understanding will bring peace to your heart. They discovered that you have been protected even when you felt abandoned, guided even when you felt lost, and loved even when you felt alone. Do not skip, because the divine is saying, what they discovered about you includes the truth that you are never walking this path by yourself. Unseen hands have been orchestrating events, arranging encounters, and positioning you for this moment. Selected one. They discovered the treasure that your trials have produced. They found that suffering has not made you bitter. It has made you better. Pressure has not crushed you. It has created diamonds from the coal of your circumstances. Stay until the end, because this revelation will shift how you view everything you have been through. Do not scroll, because they uncovered proof that nothing has been wasted. Not one tear, not one sleepless night, not one moment of doubt or fear. They discovered that all of it has been building toward this moment of breakthrough. Do not skip, precious one, because heaven is declaring that your test is becoming your testimony, your mess is becoming your message, and your pain is becoming your platform. Listen closely, because they discovered something about your purpose. They found that you have been called to impact lives in ways you have not yet imagined. They saw that your story will become a lighthouse for others lost in their own storms. Stay here, because this is the part that will ignite passion in your spirit. Do not scroll away, because they uncovered evidence that you were created for such a time as this. For this generation, for this moment in history, they discovered that you carry solutions to problems that have not even been fully identified yet. They found that your unique combination of experiences, gifts, and perspective positions you to make a difference that no one else can make. Do not skip, because what comes next will expand your vision. My precious one, they discovered that your influence is about to increase exponentially. They saw that doors you have been knocking on are about to swing open, and doors you did not even know existed are about to reveal themselves. Stay until the end, because this is where faith meets manifestation. Do not scroll, because they uncovered the truth that divine timing is aligning with your readiness, and the collision of these two forces will create unprecedented breakthrough. They discovered that resources you need are already in motion toward you. They saw that people who will champion your cause are already being positioned. They found that opportunities you have been praying for are already being prepared. Do not skip, precious one, because heaven is saying, what they discovered is that your season of waiting is over, and your season of reaping has begun. The harvest is here. Listen carefully, my precious one, because they discovered something about your character. They found that adversity has not corrupted your integrity. It has strengthened it. They saw that betrayal has not made you cynical. It has made you discerning. Stay here, because this discovery proves that you have passed tests that many people fail. Do not scroll away, because they uncovered evidence that you have remained faithful when it would have been easier to compromise. Remained kind when you had every reason to become bitter. Remained hopeful when everything looked hopeless. And this discovery has marked you as someone who can be trusted with greater things. They discovered that your humility in the valley qualifies you for promotion to the mountain. Do not skip, because the divine is saying, I have been watching how you handled the hidden seasons, and now I am releasing you into seasons of visibility. Selected one. Lean even closer, because they discovered something about your voice. They found that when you speak, something shifts in the atmosphere. They saw that your words carry weight, because they are born from authentic experience, not empty theory. Stay until the end, because this is the revelation that will give you confidence. Do not scroll, because they uncovered proof that you have something to say that the world needs to hear. Your message is not for everyone, but for those it is meant for. It will be exactly what they need. They discovered that you are not called to be a copy of anyone else. You are called to be the original version of yourself. And in your authenticity lies your authority. Do not skip, because heaven is declaring, stop trying to fit into molds that were never designed for you. Your unique shape is exactly what is needed. Listen, my precious one, because they discovered something about your faith. They found that even when you questioned, you never quit. Even when you doubted, you never completely walked away. Even when you struggled to believe, you kept showing up. Stay here, because this discovery reveals the tenacity of your spirit. Do not scroll away, because they uncovered evidence that your faith, even when it felt small, was powerful enough to keep you connected to the source of all power. They discovered that you have been holding on to heaven, even when heaven felt silent. And this persistence has not gone unnoticed. Do not skip, precious one, because the divine is saying, your faithfulness in the silence is about to be rewarded in the sound. My precious one, they discovered something about your capacity. They found that you can hold more than you realize, carry more than you thought possible, and become more than you have imagined. Stay until the end, because this revelation will stretch your vision of what is possible for your life. Do not scroll, because they uncovered proof that the divine has been expanding your capacity through every challenge, increasing your strength through every struggle, and enlarging your territory through every test. They discovered that you are being prepared for something so significant that if you saw it now in its fullness, you might be overwhelmed. So heaven has been revealing it gradually, preparing you incrementally, strengthening you progressively. Do not skip, because what comes next will blow your mind. They discovered that the divine has invested too much in you to let you fail. Now, heaven has brought you too far to abandon you. The universe has orchestrated too many miracles on your behalf to stop now. Listen carefully, selected one, because they discovered something about your future generations. They found that what you are walking through now is not just for you. It is breaking generational cycles, setting new patterns, and establishing new pathways for those who come after you. Stay here, because this discovery adds weight to your journey. Do not scroll away, because because they uncovered evidence that your breakthrough will become a roadmap for your children, your children's children, and many others who will follow in your footsteps. They discovered that you are not just building a life, you are building a legacy. You are not just experiencing personal victory, you are creating generational transformation. Do not skip, precious one, because heaven is declaring, your obedience today is creating inheritance for tomorrow. My precious one, remain anchored here, because they discovered something about your resilience that goes beyond human comprehension. They found that you possess a supernatural ability to recover, to bounce back, to rise again, that can only be explained by divine intervention. Stay until the end, because this is where the revelation reaches its crescendo. Do not scroll, because they uncovered proof that you have survived things that should have destroyed you, overcome obstacles that should have stopped you, and thrived in conditions that should have defeated you. And this discovery has forced even your critics to acknowledge that there is something different about you. They discovered that you carry a mark, a seal, a signature of heaven that declares you are protected, you are provided for, and you are positioned for greatness. Do not skip, because what heaven is releasing right now is the full manifestation of everything that has been promised to you. Precious one, they discovered that the wait is over, the preparation is complete, and the time has come for you to step into everything that has been prepared for you. Stay here, because these final words carry the weight of destiny itself. Do not scroll away, because they uncovered the ultimate truth. You are not an accident, not a mistake, not a random occurrence. You are a divine idea, brought into existence with intention, purpose, and destiny. They discovered that your name was spoken before time began. Your path was planned before you took your first step, and your victory was assured before you faced your first battle. Do not skip, my precious one, because this is the moment everything changes. The world now sees what heaven has always known. You are chosen, you are called, you are anointed, you are appointed, and you are unstoppable. Stay until this final breath, because their discovery is your confirmation, their revelation is your validation, and their acknowledgement is your vindication. Something huge has not just been discovered, it has been decreed. Your time has come, your season has arrived, and nothing in heaven, on earth, or under the earth can stop what the divine has ordained for you. Do not skip, precious one, because your unveiling is complete and your reign has begun.